is a German backpack, and it's called a Ranzen. We'll show you the inside in a minute, and that is Desi. She's out. Hello. What time is it, Desi?
11:30.
We'll talk about that in a minute. Here's all them Curry's kids getting out of school. Woo! Parents picking up. There's the boys back. Middle school playing soccer because this is a soccer country. There they are. And the little ones are not supposed to be here. The little ones are supposed to be over there. There's Desi. With the little backpack for the big kids. That's where you buy your lunch snack in that little box from the Schulding. Grrr!
You're supposed to say it in English.
Oh, that's right. But most kids think of school. Grrr! They saw back to school. Back home from school. And there you see these little flowers all over the grass. And they are called what?
Gänseblümchen.
That's right. They're like mini daisies. And they are everywhere.
And
now while we're going home, we're going to take some pictures of flowers. Flowers. And more flowers. And more flowers.
And we're almost up to roses again.
And more flowers. Germans love geraniums. That is a beautiful tree from this morning. Beautiful flowers.
Did you know those
Little flowers on the bushes. I wish you guys could smell while we're doing this. Geraniums. And you probably are wondering where that is that Desi's living. So we'll show you that in a minute. It'll be quite the surprise for you guys. Pink one.
There's the hanger.
More clothes hanging on the line. There, finger, that's a clover. It's a white clover and we'll have purple. And if you guys see, there's some clover leaves. 1, 2, 3. A purple mini flower, they just came out. Like every week there's like a new color and a new little thing. There's these itty bitty purple ones. Of course we also have tons of dandelions. And then I'm going to show you guys something. This is a chestnut tree. Look at these huge leaves. Unfortunately we just missed the blooming. That is the blooming, and those balls turn into these big chestnuts at the end of the summer and fall, and then they're gonna plonk on our heads and we can pick them up and make little people out of it or whatever we want to do. And that, you guys see that thing right there? That, that's our new home. That's scary, huh? Well, we'll take you in there. Oh, and who is whining about her backpack?
Me.
You know why she's whining about her backpack, you guys?
I got too much books, like 100.
Wait till we open her backpack and we'll show you what's in her backpack today. We'll do that in a minute. Yep, we're approaching our crazy, super tall
17th
new
floor
home.
house.
Yep, that's our Gigantor high-rise. Now, I've never lived in a high-rise. Desi has never before lived in a high-rise. Look into Desi's backpack. Open that thing up and give us a look. Now this is what she's got. This is not a joke. Now, I want you to take out your Mäppchen. We're going to show you the kind of stuff that kids in Germany have for school. Now hold that stuff for a second. There you go. They all have different designs, of course. Zipper it open. Open it up. Alright. This is how they have to carry their pencils, their glue stick. Everybody's got their own. Everybody's got to take care of their own stuff. Now we're going to look at this thing right there. That is a fountain pen. Starting in 2nd grade, everybody's got to use a fountain pen, and Desi's going to show you that thing right now. Take it out. That is a fountain pen. And now Desi's going to take out her German Schreibheft, and she's going to show you her cursive. You can see Desi using her fountain pen, writing a little bit in cursive. Do 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 do. something. Or those are the ink things. Ink cartridge. Pull it out. Hold on, let me see if I actually get my picture here. Where's Desi's fat finger? There. That is the ink cartridge. You guys see that? So the ink is in there. There's a little ball, and once you stick it in there, it pokes it open, and the ink flows to the metal part in the front. Okay, that's cute. Put it back together. Book holder. So she's going to stick her book in there, and that's what they use in class because the tables are that big. So she puts a book in there, and then it holds it standing straight up so she can read out of there. See? Now there would be her book, and then she'll open it up. Doody-doo. She has to set it on that side, and every kid has one of those, and they all use it in class, and of course for their lovely little homework. And yes, she got out at 11:30. They go home for lunch usually, and then some days they have classes in the afternoon, but those are free of choice. So, sounds like the good life, eh? What? You know? Then there's homework. She has little nifty things in this insane backpack of hers. So she has books. She has to take really good care of them because next class, the next kid gets them, and if she smears around them or rips them up and tears them up, then mommy and daddy got to pay for that. Then she has this little thing that is called a homework heft. She has to write in every day what the homework is for what subject. When she's done, she rips up the page. Mommy and daddy can check it, and she has to take care of that. She also has a teenier little heft where she has to, or the teacher, or sometimes the parents can write little notes. It's like a communication thing between the student and the teacher. So if something is not happening, or let's say she was really bad or whatever, no, actually it's like if the class is not happening, like for instance our afternoon class is not happening today,
Or
it
if
says
you're
that in there.
bad.
Or you have to bring something special for school. Moms and dads always got to check all this stuff. Let me tell you, it's anywho, so that's that. What else you got goody? Then she has a postmappe where they have like tests and pieces of papers that have to be written by the parents. That's that thing. You guys have something similar though. That's not really a big whooping deal. And then she has these folders for every single class in different colors. And then she has, actually she doesn't write on paperwork usually. Some of it she writes. This is called a heft. This is the protective cover, the red thing. You have to put them in there. This is her math heft. She has to write in these things. And it's like a book. You have to keep on writing here. She's scribbling, huh? She's got to work on her all right. That's how they have to do it. And it continues till it's full, and there a teacher signs up. And then when it's full, you get a new one. You put the protective cover back on there. And the next one starts. She also has this for German. And the older she gets, for the more classes she... That is how it goes. Ready? Ta-da! Okay. We have 17 floors. That is the entrance side. There's also the front side facing the street. And it's very different. And let's go check it out. Those are the mailboxes. 87 different units. And then there is where you press the buttons if you're looking for somebody. And there